Let's go get that money. Hi guys, welcome to the Jackie Gaughan suite at the El Cortez. I'm with Adam Weisberg today, and we're going to show you around the suite. Off the main entrance is this gorgeous living room. Look how beautiful it is.
Plenty of room for entertaining.
More than what we need. This dining room area is just gorgeous. Notice the benches by the window.
My favorite part of the room, this bar.
I'm sure it is, Dice. And look at this view. It would never get old.
This sitting room could also be used as another bedroom. This couch folds out into a futon.
This is the guest bathroom. And don't even say it, Dice.
Well, have a bidet, mate.
Yes, that is a bidet. And this is the guest bedroom. And this is the master bedroom. This jetted tub would be awesome to soak in after a long day on the Strip or on Fremont.
Have you guys been keeping track of how many sinks there are in this place? Incredible.
I would love to have a big walk-in closet like this. This is definitely an early 80s design kitchen if I've ever seen one.
A little dated in the decor, but still, awesome sized kitchen. And are you keeping track of the amount of sinks that are in this suite?
Now let's get some history about this suite from General Manager Adam Weisberg. Hi guys, today we are at the El Cortez Jackie Gaughan Suite and we're doing an interview with General Manager Adam Weisberg. Thanks Adam for coming and joining with us today.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thanks for coming out, guys. We love having you here.
We have a few questions that we want to just get answered today so we can get some information out to the people, if you don't mind.
It's my pleasure,
Okay,
of course.
all right. All right, Adam, the El Cortez, I think, is the only casino left in Las Vegas that's family owned. Is that correct?
No, not the only. One of very few, of course. In fact, one that is family owned is the South Point, which is owned by Michael Gaughan, son of Jackie Gaughan, whose home we're sitting in now.
Okay.
And so he sort of built that legacy of family-owned properties. I think there are a couple more, but most are now, of course, large corporations own most of the casinos.
Oh, okay, okay. And can you tell us, just go ahead and start in telling us about this Jackie Gaughan suite.
Well, Jackie Gaughan bought the El Cortez in 1963, and he built this as his home when he expanded the tower in 1980. Okay. So he built this tower in 1980, and this entire, about a third of the top floor was built as his living space, which he lived in until he passed in 2014.
Wow.
Yeah.
Incredible. This place is just incredible, guys. We will be showing photos of it. It's immaculate. Okay. Now, is it also true that when Kenny Epstein purchased this, his daughter is real involved in this property also, is that correct?
Yes, both of his daughters, Alex Epstein and Katie.
Okay.
Yeah, they're both now mothers, and so they're a little less involved in the day-to-day operations.
Okay.
But they're still very much involved in overseeing the property.
Okay, okay. I got the pleasure of meeting Kenny on our last trip, and I was starstruck.
Yeah.
I mean, such an amazing man.
He is. He's one of a kind. And, you know, he started in the 1960s at Caesar's Palace, I believe. He was a Baccarat manager.
Oh.
And so he just has amazing stories. He's an amazing operator, and he's here 6 days a week, hands-on. Every decision, we make them together. He's very proactive, and even though he is actually turning 80 this year, he just turned 80, and the El Cortez turns 80, 1941 to 2021. He's still as progressive an operator as there ever was. Any technology that's going to help make things more efficient, we're all about that, and so it provides great contrasts, just like this room does. You know, this is the 1980s home of the legendary casino operator Jackie Gaughan, but right outside our door here is a brand new renovated hotel tower.
Right.
About 25 million, all brand new rooms, and so
Wow.
You have these great contrasts
Yeah.
of the old and the new, and that's what makes El Cortez really special, I think.
Well, it's, of course, we love it here. You know, we've been coming here for quite some time, and it's like our home away from home. We always say that. So this is our home. We love it. Okay, so what makes the El Cortez the El Cortez?
Yeah, I think it comes down to that family ownership. Kenny Epstein being here every day, and we have these generations that have been coming since the 50s and 60s, and we'll have multi-generations on a blackjack table at night, and so you'll have all of these old school people that have been coming forever. But I mentioned contrasts earlier. We're so authentic now, which is really what everyone wants. They want authenticity in everything they do, especially the millennials, which is sort of an interesting scenario lately, is that the millennials love El Cortez, and so you have all these old school baby boomers who are interacting with the millennials. They're all here for different reasons, but most people come here because we have a really good gamble. Of course, we have single deck, double deck blackjack. We still have coin machines, about 100 coin machines, in fact, which you know, they're a lot of labor to upkeep, but we try to keep them as long as we can because people love playing them, and it adds to the nostalgia and the authenticity. But what really sets us apart is the hands-on operations you'll see downstairs. You know, Kenny, like I said, Kenny Epstein is here 6 days a week. He's on the floor. All of our directors are on the floor. Slot director, Rick Ronca, Nord's director of player development. You can literally walk right in his office, you know, our director of player development's office, and ask him a question anytime.
Yeah.
If you have a bad day, you can come ask us for food or free play. I mean, it's just a sort of a different vibe, you know, and we've always taken really good care of players. And I think even as an employee, as the general manager here, it's just such a comfortable place to come to work. Everyone is authentic and likes
Right.
being here, and I think you can sense that from the all the way from the ownership down to the guests.
Well, I know that's why we always come back, because, you know, it's just Tony the doorman. I mean, we walk in and he's like, "Hey, Granny, hi, Dice," and you know, so shout out to Tony the doorman. He's awesome, and Liz, the cocktail waitress. You know,
Liz Butler just celebrated her 50th year here.
Yes,
at
she
Cortez,
did.
and she's still as energetic and rambunctious
yes,
as ever.
and you know, and she knows Dice and I now too, and of course, shout out to Nords. I mean, I'd be lost without him. I go through him to go through you. So you know, that's what we love, and we also love the comps. You know, the comps that you guys give here. It's outstanding, and that's what us genuine people look for. You know, when we come out here for trips,
we really are. We're a streamlined operation.
We love the comps.
Yeah.
We love the comps.
I appreciate it. Yeah, we're a streamlined organization here, so we don't have big fire shows and day clubs, and so we're all about the gamble. So we evaluate the gambler very quickly and provide comps very aggressively.
Okay, so I'm going to go into talking a little bit about YouTubers. Okay, what has made the El Cortez decide to be more YouTube friendly?
I think that same hands-on ability we have as operators, because we're so involved, we're able to oversee it a little better than most. And I think early on, you know, we started with Slot Lady. It's no secret.
Right.
She's my, you're my favorite as well. But there's a really soft spot in my heart for Slot Lady, because she reached out early on and requested to film slots, which we approved. She was a player before she started filming here, though, actually, which was pretty important at the time, certainly. And then she asked to film table games. Now, filming table games has always been taboo. There was, if someone wanted to take a picture of people at the tables, it was, the pit bosses it was very frowned upon. And so we were the first casino to allow a live stream in Las Vegas that I know of, I should say. I can't say we're the first, but I'm pretty sure we were the first in Las Vegas to allow a live stream at Blackjack with Sarah, with Slot Lady. And it was, it takes a lot of oversight. We have to make sure the dealer's good on the floor, and there's 2,000 people watching live.
Sure.
But we've found that we're proud of our operation and what we have to offer here. Okay. Nothing's going to be perfect. You're going to have issues. Dealers make mistakes, things like that. But I think people are just so intrigued by it, by gaming in general, and to be able to open up a window into a live gaming scenario in a casino is an entertainment source that no one's ever had, and I think that's why it's so popular. And so we embraced it, and I'm proud of my staff, from my dealers to the floormen to the pit bosses. I think they can handle it, and so we just embraced it, and it's worked great. I mean, and of course, us as YouTubers, and I speak for everybody, that we appreciate that, because this is it's a hobby for us all, and so we thank you for letting us come in and film here. It's great. So what do YouTubers need to do to get the permission to film here? Well, you can email, go to the website, contact marketing. Or you can just email me directly, Weisberg, AWIESBERG at elcortez.net.
Okay.
And just request, slot filming is okay. We just ask that you don't make any disparaging comments about anything or anybody. We're all about kindness here, one way or another. You're going to win or lose. We're not asking for any plugs. We want it to be completely organic, and it is in all cases. With Sarah, she's a player just like any other player. We take great care of her, but that's all organic, her experiences, and I think you can see that. It's important to us to keep it that way if we can. So no disparaging comments, and try not to get anyone else in your shots. And as far as slot filming, I would appreciate it. Reach out, let me know who you are, let me know what your channel is. Sign up for the club so you have a card. We can put a memo on your account. We can let surveillance know, and so that's the key to filming slots. Filming tables right now, we're pretty much maxed out, because we have about 5 active YouTubers that we've supported in the table games filming, and it requires reserving a table, and there's quite a bit more to that. I'm not saying we won't approve any. Once we get to know people and we like the way they put their content out, and we think it's a good match, we may approve additional filming at tables in the future, but we are fairly limited in that at this time.
All right. We will put a description, in the description we will put the information on how to get a hold of Adam about getting approval. So thank you for that. Okay, so my last question is, I want to talk a little bit about the Cabana Suites. Okay, when did those open up, and how did that become part of the El Cortez?
So the Cabana Suites was a small motel that was off property that we owned. The building, we owned that property, and so it was just before I started working here. So it was about, I think it was about 10 years ago, and it was built as a boutique hotel. It was originally intended, the reason it's called the Cabana Suites, which might be a little confusing now,
Right,
is
right.
that the valet parking lot, which is the large parking lot just to the west of Cabana Suites, was going to be a pool. We were going to put a pool in there.
Oh, gotcha.
And then the Ogden got built across the street, and so the Shade, also the recession. So I think it was around 2008 is around the
Okay.
time. Recession hit, and it became just the hotel.
Okay.
So it's a boutique hotel. It's across the street. It's about, I guess it's about 12 years old now. And they're great rooms. A lot of people like to stay over there because they're a little quieter. You
Okay.
don't get the Fremont-East
Right, right.
nighttime music. Another trick to that is get the north side of the tower,
Yeah.
the Mountain View Tower,
Yes.
unless you're a partier, then you definitely want to be on the south side. But yeah, the Cabana Suites is just a totally separate type of room, and they're
Okay.
they're kind of modern decor, white tiles and lime green colors, and it's a really cool experience over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Adam, I do want to ask you one thing. We just had our first Granny Fest pre-October party here this weekend. We had a blast doing it here, and just kind of wanted to know your opinion of what you thought
Well,
about it.
Granny, I thought it was going to be just a bunch of YouTubers milling around, but when I walked in the door, there you were with the guitar like a rock band, and I was actually really impressed. It was a very entertaining show. You guys did a great job. And what really struck me about the event was how nice everyone who came was. You know, there were channels for gaming, of course, but then just a lot of tourist channels and crafting channels and things. And it just seems like the YouTube community is very positive, and the people who came to that had a great time, and we loved having them. Yeah.
Great. That is great. Well, we are going to be planning Granny Fest 2022, and it will be held here at the El Cortez. We would have it no place else till we max out that room, and you got to put us out on the stage out there. Okay. Well, Adam, we'd like to thank you for taking your time out of your busy day. We know you've been extremely busy here this weekend, and we thank you for your time, and we appreciate it. So thanks so much.
It's my pleasure. You guys are welcome anytime.
Thank you.
And if you come here, come say hello to me, please. I'm always on the floor.
Yeah, and if you come, and make sure you tell them Gamblin Granny sent you. Thanks, guys, for watching. We appreciate it.